in jail. Staying in jail. Whoa, 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 whoa. Jail. You're staying in jail. Whoa, 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 whoa. Jail. You're staying in jail. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Jail. You're staying in jail. Yes, God. During Black Women's, boy, y'all that is Black Women's Month. Diddy, you staying in jail.
Diamonds on my body and they crystal clear. I make magic with these hundreds, watch them disappear. Big ol' raindrops up in my ear. If you gon' name drop, let's get it clear. Jesse, VVS, I just turn the water on. Big ol' flex, shit you never saw before. These niggas chasing me like waterfalls.
These niggas chasing me like waterfalls. Yeah. How y'all doing, child? I already went live earlier and I had to come back because there's been so many updates. So I'm back, y'all. It's your sister, Jessie Woo. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, make sure that you like, that you subscribe. And join the Black Women's Tribe during Black Women's, boy, y'all that is Black Women's, Happy Latinos Heritage Black Women's Month, okay? Shout out to all my Latinos. It's y'all month. Speaking of Latinos, did y'all see what the fuck happened with that Nicki Jam idiot? Hold on. Let me see if I can find this for y'all. Nicki Jam, the guy who hold on, let me see if I can find what happened with Nicki Jam, child. He was at a Trump rally recently and Trump literally misgendered him. Okay. I'm gonna play the video for y'all. It's better for me to just play it for y'all, child. I was like, you know what? During Black Women's I'm feeling Puerto Rican, Black Women's Month. This is how you embarrass the Latinos. This is how you embarrass the Latinos, Nicki Jam. Let me go ahead and show y'all how he embarrassed the Latinos. I cannot. Hold on. Let me see if I could share the screen, child. Share the screen, child. Hold on, child. Let me share the screen, child. Lord. All right. Let me share the screen.
Music superstar, Nicki Jam. Do you know Nicki? She's hot. Where's Nicki? Thank you, Nicki. Great to be having you here. Now you have to get, oh, look. Come here. I'm glad he came up.
She's hot. Nicki, that man don't even know you. That man do not even know you. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? That man don't even know you, Nicki. Please. Misgendered him. And then Nicki went on his platform still supporting him. Child, the Latino community is like, baby, you are not one of us. Do y'all remember when they did that to Baby Scar on The Lion King 2? Deception, disgrace. He was a problem since came on this race. Deception, disgrace. What that little one hyena who did that little note at the end? That was so fucked up. Do y'all remember? In the part 2 when Scar's son was fighting for his life? Cause now one of the family members wanted to fuck with him because we all know what the fuck Scar did to Mufasa. And then here comes Scar's son walking in. And everybody's like, he is not one of us. And then that one little hyena, deception, disgrace. See? I'm sorry. That was too much. That little one little hyena didn't have to do that. That little one hyena ate that. Disgrace. That was a little too much for me. I'm sorry. Well, now, child, all of Puerto Rico is like, Nicki Jam is not one of us. Fuck him. We don't fuck with him. Let me tell you who Haitians need to denounce, okay? Because we see what the fuck going on. Haitians need to denounce this man. And here's the thing, right? And Kodak, I'm from Florida. I'm a Haitian from Florida, just like Kodak. But it is very despicable. You've been despicable with the way you've been drinking Trump's booty juice for the last couple years. But what you did last night trumps all of that. Pun intended. Pun intended. Okay? Here's what Kodak Black had to say.
I'm angry. We got 21 million people that came into our country, invading our communities, invading our cities and our towns, and destroying our country. I'm angry about Venezuelan gangs taking over Aurora, Colorado. And I'm angry about illegal Haitian migrants taking over Springfield, Ohio. You see that mess, don't you? And the Colorado governor is petrified, he's scared, he doesn't know what to do. The Venezuelans are attacking my state, he said. The Venezuelans have big AK-47 Supremes. This is Supreme. Where the hell did they get these guns?
My boy Kodak need a microphone real quick.
Last one, right? I'm thinking.
Ain't no space with them.
This is what you had to say.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit crazy, woman. That shit true. That shit. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm a motherfucking, I'm a Trump supporter, bro. Ain't no secret. That's besides the point and shit, man. That's besides that. But that shit crazy, man. I'm Haitian, man.
You Haitian, you see what he's doing, but you're still supporting him.
How y'all feel about this election shit? I feel like we fucked anyway. I ain't with that Kamala Harris shit either. I ain't with that shit neither, man. But it's like, bro, what the fuck going on in America, homie? I need to go. I'm finna go to Springfield tomorrow, homie. I'm going over there. I gotta see this shit. I gotta see this shit, bro, because it's like, I ain't smelling that, homie. I ain't smelling that. Other than that, I say vote for Trump. I say that. But
he says vote for Trump. You know what the thing is with Kodak Black? You know how at the debate, Trump was saying that, you know, they're doing abortions at 9 months, which at more than 9 months, they're doing abortions at 9 months. Kodak literally looks like and behaves like a baby that was aborted, but somehow he fought it. Like he fought the 9-month abortion. Somehow he survived the 9-month abortion. He looks like it. He behaves like it. He speaks like it. He thinks like a being that was aborted at 9 months, but somehow he made it through to the other side. And as a Haitian, for you to see Trump saying what he said, seeing what Vance has said about Haitians, seeing what Haitians are currently going through in Springfield, Haitians are having to remove their children from school. They're receiving death threats. And here you are with your 9-month-old abortion-ass face saying this dumb shit. Okay? But you know what, too? What I love about this, too, I will never see the Haitian men in my community throwing rocks at somebody like Kodak Black. Let it have been a Haitian woman to say some dumb shit like this. Oh, it would be pitchforks outside my house. I make a joke about Haitian niggas having side wives, and oh my God, she's destroying the community. Let's see if Haitian men actually say something about Kodak Black, saying what the fuck he just said. Okay? What else did I want to say before we get into this Diddy shit? I think that's it, child. All right. So we were live already earlier today. Y'all know Philip Lewis. One thing about him, he gonna give us the news. Apparently, when Diddy was arrested, he was found to have had pink powder on him. Insane. He was found to have had pink powder on him. Okay? He was found to have had pink powder on him in the hotel lobby where he was arrested last night. Okay? Just want to make that clear. And I said what the fuck I said. Period. I said what the fuck I said. And I dare anybody to come for me. Period. All right. So let's continue. So did y'all see the bail package? So basically, here's the thing, right? Diddy was arrested in a hotel lobby yesterday. And no, last night, I believe. Well, yesterday. Anyway, he was arrested in a hotel lobby. And what he and his lawyer are saying is that he came back to New York to turn himself in, to cooperate with authorities. And it's like, that's just a little too late. It's just a little too late. You about 28 years too late. Okay? Cooperating with law enforcement would have been to not be a predator. That's what cooperation looks like. Okay? Turning yourself in, that's not like the Attorney General said today. Attorney General Damian Williams was like, listen, when cooperation, baby, following the rules is not cooperation. Point blank, period. Okay? But they thought him making himself available in New York, even though he wasn't at his residence, making himself available in New York and making it easy for them to apprehend him was him cooperating with law enforcement. And so a lot of times when someone like Diddy cooperates and turn themselves in, they feel that they should be awarded something. Usually it's bail because they know they're going to jail. Whoa, jail. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Period. Okay? And so, y'all, this was the proposed bail package that him and his lawyer drummed up to give to law enforcement. The defense proposes the following bail package: a $50 million bond. Mind you, this is more than Cassie asked for, allegedly, because we're going to get into that. Allegedly, his lawyers alleged that Cassie asked for $30 million, I believe it was, so that she would not file her lawsuit, that she was going to write a tell-all, and if he wanted to buy the rights, that it would be $30 million. This man was ready to fork up $50 million. This man was ready to fork up $50 million. Okay? Co-signed by Sean Combs, his mother, his sister, the mother of his oldest daughter, and his 3 adult sons. Okay? Secured by the equity in Mr. Combs' residence located at 2 West Star Island in Miami, Florida. The appraised value of the home is $48 million. So he wants to give up his home as collateral. The home is unencumbered in anticipation of this bail hearing on August 20th, 2024. Mr. Combs paid off the remaining mortgage of about $18 million so that the home could be used to secure a bond and be free of a mortgage. So this man he knew all this was coming. I said this earlier in my live too. He knew all this. He knew for a while all this was coming. Okay. Secured by the equity of Mr. Combs' mother's home located at 450 Alton Road in Miami, Florida. Mr. Combs so he's also putting his mother's house up too. He's like, listen, take my house, take my mama house. Boy, I tell you, my son, 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 my son. This be y'all sons. The sons that y'all be loving so bad, that y'all be coddling so bad, they will offer your shit up. Quickly offer your shit up. Offer up your house, your clothes, and your wigs, and your veneers, bitch. Take it all. Mr. Combs' travel will be restricted to the Southern District of Florida and the Southern District of New York to attend court, meet with his counsel, and attend medical appointments, which will address to the court in a separate sealed submission, as well as the Eastern District of New York or the District of New Jersey, only to the extent that his travel to and from New York involves an airport in those districts. So he's asking to be able to go back and forth freely as he wishes. Motherfucker, there's doctors in New York. We don't need you to do. As a matter of fact, you know where else they got doctors? Jail. You're going to jail. Whoa. Whoa. Jail. You're going to jail. They got doctors in jail. So you're finna go to jail. Mr. Combs' passport was surrendered to his counsel on April 1st, 2024. His counsel advised the prosecutors of this fact in an email dated the same day. Counsel will provide his passport to pretrial services. The passports of the following family members who have already surrendered their passports to counsel after the raids on Mr. Combs' home. This man is offering up his mama passport, his kid's passport, the twins' passport. He even offering the baby's passport, bitch. The baby. Love Combs, the last child, Love. He's giving up Love. The 1-year-old. She ain't even get to see the world yet. He done offered up her damn passport. The baby. This is diabolical. This is diabolical. This is diabolical, y'all. Okay. But anyway, so the judge denied his bail, period. You going to jail. Whoa, jail. You're going to jail. But during the hearing, during the bail hearing, this man's lawyer trashed Cassie like no other. Okay. I'm trying to get to the point where he brings up Cassie. So these are the drawings of PZZ, Brother Love. Diddy Combs has been ordered to be held without bail pending trial in a 3-count sex trafficking indictment. Manhattan Federal Magistrate Judge Robin Tarnowski. Baby, you Jewish people be having some names, bro. Woo, Jewish people gonna have a name that got like, y'all love having F's, like F and S and K together, and they be having like 12 syllables, okay? And that's why when Jewish people, when white people see Shaniqua and y'all be acting like y'all can't pronounce Shaniqua, I'll be mad at y'all because y'all be having some long fucking names, okay? One thing about a Jewish person, they're going to have every letter in the alphabet in their fucking last name. But then they're going to act like they can't pronounce Jarkevis. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, please. Okay? Judge Robin Tarnowski made the ruling after a nearly 2-hour-long hearing where prosecutors and Combs' lawyers argued over whether he should be jailed until he faces trial. Somebody say Greek names too, okay? Let me see. There's a part where he brings up Cassie. Okay. Disturbing Diddy abuse allegations. Wait, no. He brought up So here we go. This is disgusting to me. This is beyond disgusting. His lawyer, Mark Agnifilo, I think, Mark Agnifilo, Diddy's lawyer, attempted to push blame onto the hip-hop mogul's alleged victim in a caught-on-camera beating. Agnifilo was careful to refer to the woman as Victim 1, but it was clear he was referring to Combs' ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, with whom Combs has been seen on video brutally kicking, dragging, and shoving. The lawyer said that the March 5th, 2016 fight broke out after Ventura found evidence on Combs' phone that he allegedly was cheating on her. He then says that Ventura then allegedly hit Combs on the head with his own cell phone, put his clothes into a bag, and went into the hallway. Where's that footage? Where's that footage? That video footage was very long from the hotel. We never saw that footage. Just saying. We never saw that footage. Just saying. We never saw that footage. We saw the video, sir, but that was never in the footages. We seen the footages, and that was not in the footages. And even if it was in the footages of her putting a bag out, she probably was trying to throw him out of her hotel room. Like the girl was being abused. She probably was asking him to leave her alone. Please leave. You're not about to make me believe that Cassie was come on, please. Ventura allegedly hit Combs on the head with his own cell phone, put his clothes into a bag, and went into the hallway, he says. She has left him in the hotel with no clothes after hitting him in the head with a cell phone, the attorney said. The duo had been together for 10 years, but they had both been cheating on each other. He claimed to a judge during a hearing over whether Combs should be jailed pending trial. Like, this is the best you've got. These two were in love, the attorney said, but they had been cheating on each other for years. Agnifilo then claimed that Ventura's lawyer later contacted Combs to tell him that she was writing a book that referenced their tumultuous relationship unless the music producer wanted to buy the exclusive rights to the story for $30 million. The defense lawyer also was implying that Ventura was trying to orchestrate a catch-and-kill arrangement with Combs. He also tried to paint the sex sessions that the feds allege Combs forced women into as consensual encounters. The defense attorney claimed he contacted some of the sex workers who are witnesses in the case, and none of them claimed the sex sessions, which Combs referred to as freak-offs, were against anyone's will. The sex acts described in the indictment were merely part of the way that these two adults wanted to be intimate. Does everyone have to experience being intimate this way? He said, no. Is it sex trafficking though? No. We are all better off of it. We are all better off if the federal government does not come into people's bedrooms. I saw someone else quote that Cassie also had been cheating on Diddy for years with the trainer, her husband that she has now, Alex Fine. I didn't see it in this particular article, but there's a Twitter feed of a lawyer, a reputable lawyer from the Inner Press, a reputable lawyer from Inner Press who was also at the bail hearing, and he was tweeting, you know, all the things that the lawyer had said. But sir, we've seen the footages, we've seen the guns, and we have the $1,000, we have the 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Okay, we've seen the baby oil, we've seen the guns, baby. Please, we've seen the oil, we've seen the guns. Okay, we've seen the oil, we've seen the guns. For you to try to flip this on Cassie is, this lawyer fucking sucks. This lawyer sucks. And so anyway, this was the lawyer outside of the courthouse too. Let's take a look. Lord. I guess that's the jail where he's at. I'm trying to find the lawyer, child. Where's the lawyer? This was him outside the courthouse. Lord, all these ads, child. Okay.
So this was the first step. We have a bail appeal scheduled for tomorrow at 3:30 in front of Judge Carter, the district judge assigned to this case. I think that we made the points that we've been wanting to make. I think it came out. Mr. Combs is a fighter. He's going to fight this to the end. He's innocent. He came to New York to establish his innocence. He's not afraid. He's not afraid of the charges. There's nothing that the government said in their presentation today that changes anyone's mind about anything. He's been looking forward to this day. He's been looking forward to clearing his name, and he's going to clear his name. And we're going to stand by his side as he does. We believe in him wholeheartedly. He didn't do these things. This was a 10-year relationship. There's no coercion. There's no crime. There's basically just, someone who brought a civil case and now is finding themselves as a witness in a criminal case. And we're going to fight this case with everything we have, as is he. And eventually he's going to be shown to be innocent. And so tomorrow we fight again, and we'll fight every day until we don't have to fight anymore. He was going to stay as long as he needed to stay. It ends up being only 12 days. That's fine. That's what the government wanted to do. The government didn't want him to turn himself in. He came here to turn himself in. Why doesn't the government want him to turn himself in? Because then they can't ask for detention. So they go and they arrest him. They arrest a guy who came to New York to turn himself in. But we are going to make all these points again tomorrow, and we'll make them as much as we can until we get him out. So that's all I have.
Calling your client a fighter is crazy. Calling P. Diddy a fighter is crazy. We know. We know. We know. Cassie told us that. Don Richard told us that. And apparently, I was saying this earlier in my other live, but apparently Diddy called Kalina, Don's band member, 54 times after Don dropped her lawsuit. So that whole word salad where she basically said, listen, my name is Bennett, I ain't in it. It was because your fighter of a client is also a coercer, is also an intimidator, okay? And he's out here like threatening people's lives, basically. We know he's a fighter. But also, too, as I was watching this, or as I was reading everything, right, I'm like, dang, didn't Cassie settle? Like, she had a settlement. She settled with Diddy. Remember, she filed her lawsuit, and then the next day, her suit was settled with Diddy. Now, we were never told what the amount was, right? But also, when Cassie filed her lawsuit, she didn't just sue Diddy, she sued Diddy and his enterprises. The same way with this federal case, we're seeing they're not just coming for Diddy, they're coming for Diddy and his enterprises, right? So when she filed that civil case, I believe that activated his liability insurance. And so most likely the insurance paid her off. That's what I'm thinking, because there's no way Diddy settled with her and paid her, and then now he's accusing her through his lawyer that she was actually putting the pause on him, because I would think that would be a breach of their settlement. Usually when you have a settlement like that, one of the first things is that's understood, or that's made clear, is you cannot disparage each other. You cannot speak negatively of each other, right? You cannot disparage each other. And so when I see the lawyer doing this, obviously, even though it's not Diddy saying it, you're saying it through your lawyer. you're saying it through your lawyer that she was abusing you. And so what that tells me is that Diddy didn't pay Cassie. His insurance did, for sure. And so that's why he's able to say whatever he's saying now. But anyway, I think that he's shocked. His lawyer is shocked. They thought they was going to get bail, and he thought he was going to go over there to Russell Simmons Island. He thought he was going to go down to Bali. Ain't no Bali, bitch. Ain't no Bali, bitch. Ain't no Bali, bitch. All right. So speaking of Diddy, now this is all alleged. This is all alleged. Allegedly. This is all alleged. Okay? This is all alleged. All right? But I came across this video today posted by the Jazz.
I could say something about a Diddy party right now, but I don't know the rules of the game if I'm allowed to say it.
Say it. You'll be okay.
One of my boys, a social media influencer, this was early back in like 2018.
What's one of your boys?
I'm not going to expose him because he said some viable shit, but he was at a Diddy party and they invited him to Diddy's room. He walks in, Trey Songz was sitting on Diddy's lap making out with him, and they asked him if he wanted to join.
What the fuck?
That gotta be no, ain't no way. Ain't no way.
They're all gay. They're all undercover gays. I promise you that. I promise you that.
Allegedly. This is all alleged. Do I believe it? Yes. Do I believe it? Absolutely. Absolutely. Do I believe it? Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm not surprised. Surprise. I'm not surprised. Not surprised. Do I believe it? Absolutely. Absolutely. I believe it. Absolutely. Yup. And my Wendy Williams. Yup. Do I believe it? Yup. Yes, I do. I believe it. Speaking of Trey Songz. So today, Kevin Liles stepped down. And I thought that was very, very interesting. So for those of you guys who don't know Kevin Liles has been an industry executive for a very long time. Very long time. This is Kevin Liles. Kevin Liles used to be at Def Jam with Russell Simmons. Like, he's responsible for many careers. I think his most notable career that he's responsible for is Trey Songz. So anyway, he released a statement today saying that he will be departing from 300 Entertainment. And 300 Entertainment is an entertainment company that he started. If you guys didn't know, remember Meg Thee Stallion, she started off on 300 and 1501, right? So, he made note of the different, things that he's done in the last decade. And, he's stepping down. And I thought this was very interesting. And a lot of the comments did not disappoint. The comments did not disappoint at all. The timing of it is very interesting. So for those of you guys who don't know, Kevin Liles was mentioned in a Trey Songz lawsuit. Trey Songz actually settled this lawsuit, I believe, earlier this year. He settled it. But Trey Songz is facing, let's just read it together. This is in Vulture, New York. Trey Songz is facing a new lawsuit over an existing R. Per Rolling Stone, an anonymous accuser has refiled the lawsuit over claims that the singer arred her at a party in March 2016. The woman, identified as Jane Doe, is reportedly suing for $25 million. Her allegations are in line with claims that she previously made in a $20 million lawsuit that was initially filed last February. That suit was dismissed last November after Trey Songz' team argued that her claim was past the statute of limitations. That was their argument. Y'all remember when Keke Palmer said what she said about Trey Songz? Do y'all remember what Keke Palmer said about Trey Songz? And it's like when she said what she said, the lawsuits just came in. Pow, pow, pow. And I personally remember meeting someone who used to be on Keke Palmer's team that told me personally some things that were very disparaging about her when it came to Trey Songz. And I was like, you know what? Y'all are the problem. And that person was a man. Y'all are the problem. Y'all are the oh, well, she liked him. So what? Even if you do like somebody, even if you have a crush on somebody, it doesn't make them okay for you to be assaulted or sexually intimidated by that person. Doesn't make it okay. That has nothing to do with anything. Motherfuckers will always try to gaslight you and bring up shit that has nothing to do with the actual issue at hand. Also, because you knew she liked you, you try to take advantage of that. Damn, I look pretty as fuck. Hold on. Just so buttery brown and tantalizing. And tantalizing. So buttery brown and tantalizing. I look damn good. So for the lawsuit, Trey Songz team yo di kon sa ke the lawsuit was past the statute of limitation. That's why. The reason was not he's not guilty. It's past the statute of limitation. That was the reasoning. And that's why you see a lot of states now putting forth legislation and laws that are bypassing the statute of limitation, giving victims more time to come forward, because we do know that these victims go through what is being described in this indictment with Diddy. Okay? Anyway, Doe stated in both the suits that she once had consensual history with Songz and had expected to have another consensual encounter with him during a house party in March. She alleges that instead, Songz threw her to the ground and anally violated her as she screamed in pain and begged him to stop. After the alleged incident, Doe claims that a concerned rideshare driver took her to a nearby hospital where she received medical treatment and SA counseling. She claims that Songz later also harassed her at a New Year's Eve party, allegedly calling her a slut and a liar and getting security to kick her out. According to the lawsuit, Doe moved to another state out of fear of Songz, but was still allegedly threatened by another musician who told her to keep Songz' name out her fucking mouth or he'd kill her. In addition to Songz, Doe's lawsuit also names Songz' label, Atlantic Records, his manager, Kevin Liles, and Liles' label, 300 Entertainment, as defendants, claiming that the execs are partly responsible for the singer's alleged behavior. Doe also pointed to multiple other allegations of SA, sexual intimidation, and physical violence that have been leveled against Songz in the recent years. Okay? So Kevin Liles stepping down, baby. You can step down. You can try to go to Bali if you want to. But your day is coming. It's coming. All these executives. It's coming. And there were multiple executives that stepped down recently, and it's just really, really weird There were a lot of executives. There were several executives that stepped down from Atlantic. Like, it's just a weird time in the industry. There is a reckoning coming. Like, what we've seen is only the beginning. What we've seen is only the beginning. There is a reckoning coming. And to be honest, I am so happy about this. Like, as someone who, if you've been with me long enough, you know my story. So every time I see one of these giants come down, I throw a party. I get excited because it's a reminder that giants come down. Giants do die. There is a song, giants, they die. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. I can't remember whose gospel song that is, but man, that song has really touched me so many moments in my life. Giants do die. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. That is such a word. It's such a word. Evil does not prevail. Evil does not prevail. Every dog has their day. And I'm really just excited to see the tides turn. And I'm always going to champion women, Black women, especially. I'm always going to champion women, period, but especially Black women who look like me, because I know personally firsthand, like, what it's like. And I have so many feelings. But anyway, I wanted to hop on really quickly and give y'all these updates. Of course, I'll save the live. Make sure that you like, that you share, that you leave me a comment, that you subscribe. But yeah, I think these are all the updates for now. Of course, I feel like, child, I might have to run this channel like a news channel. It's so much shit going on. I might have to come back. All right, you know, welcome back to another Just a Couple Things. You know what I mean? It's so much stuff going on. But yeah, I thank you guys for tuning in and spending some time with me. Again, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see y'all in the next Just a Couple Things.
Diamonds on my body and they crystal clear. I make magic with these hundreds, watch them disappear. Big ol' raindrops up in my ear. If you gon' name drop, let's get it clear. Jesse,